purl, zip off, knit, zip off, purl. So I'm holding my thread on this side, put it right in here, wrap, and that's just pulling the thread out and in one movement. Don't worry, it tightens right back up. And then you put it into the back side, that's your knit. And then I just use my finger here as my tension. So when I put it here, my finger goes up, wrap, and just slide off. It goes in. Sometimes if I let it get too far to the edge, it'll fall off, but usually it gets it right back on there. There we go. Much harder to knit through a camera lens than you would think. So I'll scoop my fingers back a little bit so you can see my chubby fingers. So I'm just going to slide it off. And put it in. Slide it off. So you see there's a very little wrist movement. Most of my movement actually comes from sliding off the knit, or sliding off the purl. So I just, my finger moving upwards, but there's no little wrist movement. So that saves my wrists and my hands from the arthritis. That I couldn't necessarily do if I did it traditional method. This is called combined knitting or Eastern European knitting. So you can look under those tags for other people that knit like this. This is not wrong knitting. It's not backside knitting. And then some people say, oh, you're knitting from the backside. You're twisted knitting. It's not that. It's Eastern European knitting. And it's actually quicker and faster. I'm not doing it very fast right this second because I'm trying to show you how to do it. But you can get pretty quick doing this. And I could almost do this while watching movies or watching TV and not even have to watch what I'm doing. But you see, nice and even a stitch I get. And so there's my rib stitches, and knit 1 purl 1 on this one. But all of them are always nice and even. And as you can see, going down, there's no drop stitches or anything like that, just the way that particular going through the backside, how it works. So you just pull it through and then pull it through. The only difference you're going to find is when you want to knit 2 together and do a slip stitch. So you knit 2 together, it creates a crease that goes, one of these that goes this way, and then your slip stitch goes that way. You just reverse the 2, and then for most patterns, because most patterns are done traditional Western, where you're entering from this side, and that doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm going to enter this side and then wrap and then do all this, and then why am I going to do that when I can just go flip, wrap, release. So that is my Eastern European knitting. It's all nice and even and straight and quick.